Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
This game is really slow to start. Alright. Can I read this? Can't click on it to read it. What does this note say? Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it is impossible. Please, please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want anyone, Mum and Dad, to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you. Sam. How do I get in? No. Oh. A key. We made it inside. Now what do we do? What have we got? Bathroom. Flush the toilet. Nothing exciting. What does it say? Oh, it's a moving company's invoice. Ow! That was loud.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm in a new school, and my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real, but I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal, just like I was talking to you.
No other papers to look at. Oh, that. Whoop. Another note. Oops. Destination to work from new house. Is it that's not destination. I don't know what that says. Directions. Nothing in this drawer? No. And nothing interesting in this drawer. It's behind this cupboard. That must be her mum. Which way should we go? Should we go up the stairs? To the left or to the right? Another letter. I can't read that. Dear Jen, it's so good to hear from you again. All this new house business sounds like quite the adventure. Remember the little dorm room we shared freshman year? When we were I can't tell what that word is. Fantasizing about our own dream homes. I always said I wanted a mansion. You said you just wanted a house in the woods. Look who got both. Somebody up there likes you. I could use some of that magic. Send me some lotto numbers. I'll play them. Seriously. But I shouldn't be complaining about this good old split level we've had since Bob got transferred to Winnipeg. We just got new vinyl siding. Jealous yet? Let me know if you ever want to trade places. So how are the girls doing? Has Katie left on her big European adventure yet? Speaking of jealous, right back soon. I miss you, Roomy Carol. Whoop. Stop turning the lamp off. Well, that answers that question. We can't go that way. Oh, hello, Matilda. Do you have to? Matilda the mouse. Could you go sit somewhere else? I can't play with your butt in my face. Thank you. I think we'll go over here. See if this door is open. Is there anything in this drawer? Pens. What's that? Worldwide timetable. Katie's departure. Flight number. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Sam. Daniel from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come see the new house. Call him back. Mum, Daniel is a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hung out with him in the first place is he had a Nintendo when we were little. Well, that's a bit rude.
Sam. Sam. Hello? Sam! Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Sounded a bit worrying. What's in this cupboard? Another note. Welcome new student.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
DeSoto. I wonder who that is. Oscar Doc Mason? Masson. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm terrible with names. Died peacefully last month in his home. Was born on September 8, 1933. In the house that would be his home for the rest of his life. He attained his degree in pharmacy at a young age and returned to Boone County to practice. He quickly became a well-loved figure at the center of the community. In the decades preceding his passing, he was seldom seen outside his home. A service will be held this Sunday at the First Methodist Church at 1 p.m. All are welcome. His survivors include his nephew Terence Greenbrier, as well as in spirit the people of Boone County to whom he provided wellness and comfort. Oops, I dropped it on the floor. I thought I could hear something. I thought it was coming from this room. Well, that's not interesting. I'll put... Oh, I don't have a combination. What's this book? The Killing of JFK, a theory. Newspaper. Another file? Wiring in house is technically up to safety and amperage required. However, multiple layers of wiring have been added into structure over the last 100 years. System is frequently unpredictable. Lights blink out for no clear reason. Pressure on floorboards and door frames disrupt circuits wired directly behind the surface. Properly reworking the electrical system would be highly destructive to the walls, floor and fixtures of the structure. After discussion with Mr. Greenbrier, since there are no current safety concerns, issues will not be addressed. Light switch. True stories. I was a teenage drag queen. What's in the box? Dad's second book. Does it look like there was something different underneath them? There was. Anything over here? What's that? Stranger under my roof. Understanding teenagers. Oh, another file. Dear Terence, David asked me to write you regarding the reviews you've been submitting the last few months. Frankly, they're becoming more trouble than they're worth from an editing standpoint. There's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it, not mine to cut it back to it. Even then, it's becoming harder. Nudie Mac, yeah. Where was I up to? Even then, it's becoming harder and harder to weed out the tangents and I'm not even going to attempt that. From the usable copy without heavy rewrites. The readers of the home theatre aficionado want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not ruminations of your childhood. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be writing this letter, I'd just be cutting you loose. There's tons of guys half your age who would take half your rate to write stuff. I could actually use. But David's known you for so long, I can't read. And he's the boss, so I'm giving you one more shot on his say-so. You should write him a nice note thanking him for his patience and generosity. Look through your old stuff and start submitting reviews like that again. Then everybody will be happy. Brent sounds like a dick. Oh, combination? Is that the combination? 0415 51 0451. Thanks, YOLO. I was repeating it in my head the whole way over here. 0 4. Oh, wrong way. 5 1. I'll wait until ads finish. Now the ad break's finished. Okay, so in the filing cabinet we have this letter. Please find enclosed your original document and a typed copy for your records. A notarized copy has been filed at our office. Thank you for entrusting our firm with this important matter. Oh, it's the will and testament. I, Oscar, possessing full competence of mind and memory, and after full survey of valued items to my name, do hereby declare this document my last will and testament. The following shall hold true upon my passing. I declare that I am a lifelong resident of Boone County, that I am unmarried and have no children. I declare that I have no outstanding debts to my name, no to any creditors living or dead. I do hereby bequeath every item of value of which I may die possessed, including the dwelling and surrounding acres located at Arbor Hill, as well as any and all personal property and moneyed accounts, to my nephew Terence Greenbrier Jr. of Ellis County. In the event that said Terence should predecease me, then and in such event the bequest to him shall fall, and the same is bequeathed to his children as ordered by age and competence as stewards of the estate. I'm glad that it was typed out, because I would not have been able to read that at all. Another piece of paper. Hey, are you new? The new girl, Sam. I'm Tommy. I'm at the back behind you. Wave if you get this and write back. Hi, Tommy. Yes, I'm Samantha, and yes, I'm new. What's up? I just thought since you're new, maybe you could use a friend. I don't have a lot of friends either. And so I thought I'd ask something if you don't mind. Do you mind? No, I don't mind. What did you want to ask? Was it just your uncle who went psycho, or does it run in the family? I don't think that's very friendly.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties: Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County, Tacoma County, and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
Girl Scout? Role model.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the Dawn County, Tacoma County, and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
That's a bit loud. I'm gonna turn that off. How do I turn it off? Turn it off. Now we can read this letter.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties:
Terry, hey
Austin
man,
County, Boone
how
County,
have you been?
Dawn
I
County,
know you're
Tacoma
a published
County,
author
and Wistaria
and
County.
everything now, but
Residents
my
are strongly
editor
urged
at
to stay
Hi-Fi
indoors and secure all windows and
Aficionado
doors.
has
Flood conditions
too
are
much
expected at lower
review
elevations.
work to do go around. And he's looking for another freelance. Naturally, I thought of you. You were saying in your last letter how much of a pain it's been trying to find a publisher for your latest work of literature.
This is a
And
severe
writing
weather warning.
stereo
Northwest
reviews
Weather Service
is
reports high winds and
dead
torrential
simple.
rain conditions affecting the
Sit at
following
home with a
counties:
glass of
Austin
scotch,
County,
listen to
Boone
some
County,
records,
Dawn County,
and write up
Tacoma
how
County,
it sounds.
and Wistaria County.
And
Residents
then
are
get
strongly
paid.
urged to stay indoors
I've
and
included
secure
some
all windows and doors.
issues
Flood
of
conditions are
the
expected at lower elevations.
mag to use as examples. If you're interested, send some samples to my editor and tell him your old colleague, chum Mike, sent you. Here's the address.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties: Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County, Tacoma County, and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors.
Where's the VCR? Sam thought this might help. Making friends.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
So that photo before must have been her new friend. Hauntings and poltergeists. What's that? Another newspaper? Mum's old work mug. They wanted to watch the X-Files. Is this another cupboard? It is. Uh-huh. What's that? Gonna be Matchbox, isn't it? Yeah. Coupons. Pamphlet. What room's that? Another library? No, it's a bar room. What's that? Oh, just a stack of books. It's all about the reproductive system. Obviously she didn't do good enough. I'm not gonna read it. Is there anything interesting over here? What's on the floor? Shot glasses. Why are the shot glasses on the floor? Another one of Dad's books. I write to inform you that unfortunately Mercury Books will be unable to publish your follow-up to The Accidental Pariah. Despite the low sales of The Accidental Savior, we went ahead with publication of the second book in hopes of the John Russell series catching on. However, sales of the second book have in fact been lower than those of the first, and so our stewardship of the series must end here. It has been a pleasure working as your publisher, and we wish you and John Russell the best in your future endeavours. Yes, another of Dad's books. Can I drink it? No. No, no more nudie mags. Why does it sound like something tapping on the window? Another cupboard. With more of his books. I can't pick these ones up though, so we can't see if there's any nudie mags underneath them. A letter? Samantha, please give this to your mother. Janice, thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting tape, and I gave my permission. He needs to spend less time with those games anyway. No hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that she is welcome back to our house to visit anytime. Yes, the hunt continues.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
She's one of those friends. Katie, please tell Mum and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing. So Sam stole all the VCRs and things. What else is missing? More coupons? No nudie mags in that drawer either. Another note. Hi Lonnie. So if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive, it's kind of far, but I can drive you home too, so hopefully that's fine. Right back and leave this in my locker if you still want to. And we can meet in the parking lot after 6. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. Then I'm gonna kick your butt. Get ready.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Please, whatever you found, don't tell Mum and Dad. The attic. And this door is locked. So I guess we go all the way back and